Before the roar came the ripple. You likely recognize this as one of the most iconic effects in cinematic history. But what you might not know is that it wasn't a dinosaur that terrified an entire generation. It was this. In this video, we're going to break down how this effect was created, why it works, and even attempt to reimagine it ourselves 33 years later with a very special car. Oh, that looks so cool! So sick. You've entered the musical cabinet of curiosities. We got a lot to talk about. Alfred Hitchcock had a rule. Suspense isn't about what happens, it's about what could happen. The fear lives in the anticipation, the moment before the scare. Like in The Birds, the moment of terror was always preceded by the image of circling birds, creating a visual cue for the audience. Steven Spielberg knew this. It's why he gave special effects supervisor Michael Lantieri this very important job: to make water ripple on command, without CGI, just physics. To get started with this experiment, we need the cup. The actual cup, which you can still get online for about $10.
Spared no expense.
Spared no expense.
Spared no expense. Spared no expense.
While I get this set up, let's examine what we know. After several weeks of trial and error, Lantieri was playing guitar with his son and had an idea. Use a guitar string to transfer the subtle vibration from the string to the cup, causing the water to ripple. Simple enough. To pull this off, we need to understand how sound works in the first place. Sound is a disturbance in air pressure. When I clap my hands, a pressure wave is created. That wave travels out in all directions. When your eardrums pick up that ripple, they vibrate at the same frequency as the original pressure wave, which your brain is able to interpret as sound, making it a sound wave. In the case of T-Rex, the water is like your eardrum. Objects and matter react to these environmental disturbances just like we do, and in this case, you can actually see it. However, this version's very underwhelming. It's more of a shake than a ripple, so we need some advice from the man himself.
I took a guitar string and ran it through the cup, through the dashboard of the car, through the floorboard of the car, and tuned it.
All right, challenge accepted. So I grabbed the drill, put a hole through the bottom of the cup, and threaded the string through the hole. And the result is pretty good. There's a definitive ripple, and it's a bit closer to the real thing. But okay, it does work. If you want to turn your room into a swimming pool, this is the way. Interesting. This works because the guitar string is directly in contact with the water. But this presents a few major problems. Not only is it a leaking eyesore, but it would require modifying the vehicle. However, I have an idea to reinvent this effect in a whole new way. No modifications required, using the power of physics. Now, for some reason, I did bring this abomination out to the car, and it was a total disaster. I don't know, I guess I just felt compelled to embarrass myself as much as possible, but there's only one way to handle this now, and then we can get started for real. Dang it! So how do we get the string to ripple the water without the string ever touching the water? We need to talk about resonance.
Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 4.
Without the string directly in contact with the water, the vibration isn't properly tuned or strong enough to transfer through the dash into the cup. Every object has a natural frequency at which it vibrates most easily. This is why a high-pitched squeal can shatter a glass at the right resonant frequency. If we can find a way to get the string to resonate the dashboard, that vibration should make the water ripple as well, without the string ever touching the cup. So we're going to test this using a sine wave sweep from 20 Hertz all the way up to 20,000 Hertz. Right there. This matters because a high-frequency ripple won't work for T-Rex. It's not a bumblebee or a mosquito. It's a 6-ton dinosaur. The ripples in air pressure created by a single sound source actually repeat many times per second. Low frequencies are created by slower waves. The heavy, distant footsteps of this lumbering dinosaur would be low and slow. Not just because T-Rex is large, but because it's closing in from far away. This happens because low-frequency sounds generally travel further than high-frequency sounds due to less energy loss. It's why music sounds like this inside the car, and this outside the car. So we have our cup, we understand resonance, but there's one more thing I think we need. The car. An early 90s Ford Explorer. For months, I've seen this amazing wrapped Explorer driving around town, and I knew that the only way to do this with integrity was to find that car. So after a bit of sleuthing on the internet, I found this guy. Ian is a Jurassic Park superfan, and he's got the car. This is Ian.
Hi there.
Ian is also a professional cinematographer, so we're gonna hand this over to him and get going.
Let's do it.
Dylan Rockoff.
Yo, what's up? Let's go.
This is my good friend Dylan Rockoff. He's an amazing singer, songwriter, artist, guitarist. He's probably better than me. So we have the car, we have Dylan, we got Ian behind the camera. It's about 100 degrees, and I have a concussion.
Yeah, that's nice. Gotta go.
So let's get to work.
How are you feeling?
On Wednesday, I got a concussion playing basketball, tried to be a hero. I'm cleared by a doctor, so I'm all good, but I can't look at screens and I have to wear these sunglasses.
Life finds a way.
What year is this from?
This is a 1994.
It's my birthday. It's as old as me. 94 boy. 94. Represent. 100% pure Velociraptor. I paid extra for that. So to truly reinvent this effect without destroying Ian's very cool Explorer behind me here, we need more power. Without having the string directly in contact with the water, we simply don't have enough power to make the water ripple correctly. And for more power, we need to talk about amplitude. In simple terms, amplitude equals volume, at least as our brains perceive sound. But what amplitude is in the physical world is really the power of the pressure wave. And for more amplitude, we need an amplifier. I'll see myself out. So how is this ridiculous idea gonna work? Electric instruments work using magnets. The pickups on the guitar here pick up the mechanical vibration of the string, send it to the electronics, which converts it into an electrical signal, then through the cable to the amplifier, which then literally amplifies the sound many, many, many times. That process signal is then sent to the speakers, which vibrate at the original frequency to create a pressure wave at a higher amplitude, which takes us from this to this. So, theoretically, a pressure wave tuned to the right resonant frequency at the right amplitude should make the water ripple just like the movie. Does anyone remember cup stacking? Anna Kendrick Rayette. So remember, our challenge is to reinvent this effect without modifying the vehicle. And to do so, we're gonna think outside the box. We're gonna use the amplifier to create a more powerful pressure wave and achieve the ripple. All right, here's the receiver. All right, let's see. See what happens if you just place it next to the water. Like what do we get if you just hold it there? Nothing. We need this to be in contact with the surface in some way. Yeah, like there. Nothing, huh? My hair is dripping. It's so warm. Oh, I could have shot this in October. So even with the amp at max volume, the water still doesn't ripple. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna revisit our sine wave generator to test the resonant frequency of the Ford Explorer chassis. Let's test it out. Okay, so it's right around 30 to 35 hertz, but there's a problem. Now I know what we need to do. Don't know where the handle is on the door. There it is. The low E string on an electric guitar is tuned to around 82 hertz, a bit too high for us to match the resonant frequency of the Explorer. So we're gonna need something a little bit lower.
Lower. Slayer.
Slayer.
The bass. That was epic. Dylan, 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 can't you see? Sometimes the shirt just hypnotized me. That eagle. Put the eagle sound effect. So the low E string on a bass is an octave lower than the electric guitar, coming in around 40 hertz, but that's still a bit too high, unless we drop it down to D, which is tuned to 36 hertz. Should we try it out?
Let's give it a shot.
Dropping the D. Dropping the D. Oh, that does not sound correct. I mean, I guess we can drop the D because we're double D right here. What? I'm Dre DeMura. You're Dylan Rockoff. Dre and Dylan. Dre DeMura. That triple D, actually. Hey! Can you imagine Guy just rolling up in this?
We're here tasting all the best foods all across country.
We're having raptor burgers, Tyrannosaurus fritters. It's all here on Triple D. I'm gonna match the fill line exactly from the cups in the film. That looks about right. Accuracy. Cups. Check. Water. Check. Amp.
Check. Bass.
Check.
Let's do it. So I'll put it here first, yeah?
Right up against here. Hey,
A
okay.
little bit.
Hang on. Something's happening. So it's really close, but I wonder if we took the grill off the amp and the speaker was directly in contact with the dash. I think that would really nail it.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah.
Look at that movement. Look at her dance. If we put it right against the chassis and you push it right up against there.
Try it.
Is that a better result? Or if you move it over a little?
Try moving it down just a little bit more. Oh, it's not as good.
The best way would be to actually have it under the dash. But you said you can pop this? Because if we could... Oh, that's it. That's it.
Is it gonna fit in there?
I think so.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. All right, let's try it.
Hold on to your butts.
Yay. All right.
That's as good as I'm gonna do.
Oh! Hey! That's it!
That's it. That's it.
There it is.
Oh, this is it!
Yeah, that's it. It's crazy.
What a beautiful sound and a beautiful sight.
Yes. Look at those waves dancing. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh my God, it looks so good. I'm defying my concussion protocol so I can watch this. There it is. Oh, that looks so cool.
So sick.
I would say this is if this was Mythbusters, I would say confirmed.
Yeah, myth confirmed.
Myth confirmed. What began as an attempt to recreate cinema's most iconic effect turned into a journey in sound exploration and scientific discovery. I'll be expecting a phone call to work on Jurassic Park 12. We freaking did it. There's only one thing left to do. Don't forget to leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and welcome to Jurassic Park.